vlog time. So I'm really sorry that I have not been vlogging. I know it's been like 2 months or something. I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully you all can forgive me. You know, school and stuff. Pretty busy. Anyway, so this vlog is about books. I don't know what I'm going to title it. Like Ginger Reads or something. Who knows? But this vlog, well, this book thing is about The Serpent Shadow by Rick Riordan. Or Riordan. I don't know how you say it. I think it's Riordan. Oh well, I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. But it is the 3rd book in the Kane Chronicles, which is along the same lines as like the Percy Jackson series and the Heroes of Olympus series. For those of you who don't know or haven't read it or haven't seen the movie, it's just about like Greek mythology in the modern day. This is about ancient Egypt, and that mythology and stuff. It's really good. Anyway, so this is the 3rd and final book in the series. It's called the Kane Chronicles. The first book is The Red Pyramid. So it's like this, and then the second book is Throne of Fire, and then The Serpent Shadow. And they get smaller. Like, the books get smaller as they go on through the series. But The Serpent Shadow is the conclusion, like I've said. But the main storyline of the series is you have 2 siblings, Carter and Sadie. I think that, yeah, Carter and Sadie Kane, and they're descendants of ancient Egypt, of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh line. Well, 2 lines, because their mom was in a line, and then their dad was in a line, and then they got married and had babies. So, what happens in the first book is their dad releases the Egyptian gods. They were like stuck in, like they were like imprisoned, and then he released them, and then he released them, and then they're trying to save their dad, who was kidnapped by the Egyptian god of chaos, which, well, not chaos, maybe it is chaos. I know it's evil and something, I think it's chaos, but, Set, and then, they go on a big quest to find him, and they find him and stop Set, and, then they realize that the, chaos is rising, and chaos is like a big serpent named Apophis. I hope that's how you say it. That's how I've been saying it in my mind when I've read them. And so, the Throne of Fire is them trying this one method to stop him, and that doesn't work out. So then, the Serpent Shadow is them trying to do another method to stop him, and it's really good. This is the best book in the series. The series is not as good as Percy Jackson. I freaking love Percy Jackson. I read those books like 3 or 4 times. And then I've read the Heroes of Olympus series, which is almost as good as Percy Jackson, twice. I'm waiting for the 3rd one to come out. But this series is not as good because I'm kind of biased for like Roman and Greek mythology. But it still is very well written and a very good book, and it's really funny. It has a lot of like hints to Percy Jackson and stuff. It's really funny. But this is definitely the best book in the entire series. And they just kind of go on an adventure, and there's a little bit of romance in it, which I'm not a chick flicky person at all, but I could take it. So, you know, if you're like into like full blown chick flicks and stuff, you know, you might not like this because it is all pretty much action. But like I said, it's still very good, and you do learn a lot about Egyptian mythology and stuff, which is really fun. You know, you can learn fun. You can learn stuff in a fun way, which is always great. Trying to think if I've missed anything. Oh, there's a hot guy in there that every time he comes in the books, I picture him as Taylor Lautner. Which, if they make a movie, he should play him. I'm not going to tell you who, because when you read it, you'll get my drift. You'll be like, oh, that's who Ginger thinks Taylor Lautner should play. But yeah, it's very, very good. The book, like the last book, The Serpent's Shadow, is 401 pages. So it's not too big. And then this one's I think this one's let me check. 446 pages, and the first book, The Red Pyramid, is 500 something pages. But they're all three really, really good. The only problem that I have is Riordan did not write them in order. Well, he did write them in order, but he's also writing the Heroes of Olympus books. So he wrote The Red Pyramid, and then he wrote what is it? Oh, The Lost Hero, and then he wrote Throne of Fire, and then Son of Neptune, and then Serpent's Shadow. So I read them in that order. So I was like Cain, and then Heroes of Olympus, and then Cain Chronicles, and then Heroes of Olympus, and then Cain Chronicles. So if you are going to do that, well, if you are going to read these books, read them in order. Don't read another series, because it's kind of hard to get back into it after I read Heroes of Olympus, because that book series is really good. But it is really good. It's really funny if you like the Percy Jackson, and with all of the funny inner monologue. You will really like these books because they are in first person, like he always does. Well, he doesn't write the Heroes of Olympus in first person, which is kind of depressing because I'd like to hear what they all thought. But still a really good series, and I really, really love this series. So definitely go ahead and check it out. And then I have 2 minutes left. I have to time myself because something on my webcam, I can't upload longer than a certain amount of time, so I have to watch that. But I just want to tell you all about Snow White and the Huntsman. I freaking loved that movie. Other than Chris Hemsworth, I have to say the casting was kind of horrible. I love Charlize Theron. She's beautiful. I think she's the most beautiful thing on the planet. Which is a bad choice for the Evil Queen, because the only person more beautiful than the Evil Queen is Snow White. And I don't think there's anyone more beautiful than Charlize Theron. And then Kristen Stewart, we all know Wooden Board could have played her better in Twilight. And personally, I thought 2 Wooden Boards could have played her better in Snow White and the Huntsman. Chris Hemsworth is fantastic, but Kristen Stewart is not that pretty. I don't think that's my opinion. If you like her, more power to you, but I don't like her. But she was okay in this movie. She forgot her accent a couple times in the movie though, which kind of bothered me. Because you're getting paid to act in an accent. Why are you acting in an accent? But yeah, I really liked it. And Florence and the Machine did a song for them called Breath of Life. Such a good song. I love that song. And I love Chris Hemsworth and Charlize Theron. And then I saw the commercial for the new Bourne movie, The Bourne Legacy, which I was really upset about because I was like, hello, you can't have a Bourne movie without Jason Bourne or Matt Damon. But it has Hawkeye from the Avengers. I'm really excited because I really like him. And I saw the commercials and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. I'm so gonna go see that. So I am, whenever it comes out. So yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more series that I read, series of books that I read, let me know, and I'll see if I can film a video about them. Yeah, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye!